Hi guys, this is Tracy Moore. I wanted to make this video to tell you guys a little bit about my story, or really kind of just, tell you some things about me, my life, my childhood, that kind of stuff, so you can get to know me a little, okay? So just bear with me. I've never done anything like this before, but I think it's good for us to get to know each other. Get to understand a little bit more about each other than just the business stuff. So this is just all about me. All right, so let's get to it. Let's see, I'm 37 years old. I was actually born in Denver, Colorado. I don't know my real father because my mother had me at 18 and I guess my dad was 19. And they were a young couple, and I guess they ended up splitting up, and my other mother ended up moving to California with my stepfather. And so who knows how that story started, but anyways, I grew up in Southern California with my mom and my stepdad and my little brother Josh. And I had a stepbrother and stepsister that were much older than us, who I adore, but Johnny and Terry, that's them, but they didn't live with us. It was the four of us who lived together. We started in Southern California in Paris, which is Riverside County, and then we ended up moving to Northern California to a little town called Wiat. Not many of you, I'm sure, have ever heard of it, but it's in Eureka, California, in Humboldt County. And I guess they're really actually famous for something we probably shouldn't talk about here on YouTube. You could probably search it. Anyways, my mother and father were having a lot of problems at that point once we got up to Northern California, and my brother and I ended up in a foster home. It was really hard. I won't go into much details about that, except for that it did force me to try to figure out a way to get out of the foster home. So it was a hard process to learn, but I did find out that if I graduated at the age of 16, that if I could prove that I could support myself, that I could be emancipated at 17 years of age, and that would free me from having to be in the foster home, and I could basically be on my own as long as I could support myself. So I did the only logical thing. I went to high school during the day, and I enrolled in community college and went to community college 4 nights a week, to Apple Valley Community College. So in case you don't know it, college credits are worth a lot of high school credits. So at least at the time they were, and this was many, many moons ago. But I was able to get enough college credits, which translated to a lot of high school credits, to where it allowed me to graduate high school in January of my 10th grade year. So I still had several months to go in 10th grade, but I was able to graduate, get my diploma in 10th grade at 16, and I got emancipated right after that because I joined the Army. So I proved to them that I could support myself. And like I said, when you're emancipated, you're considered an adult. So I turned 17 on February 2nd, right after I graduated high school in January. I started the emancipation process, got emancipated, and joined the Army, like I said. So as of May 1998, I was a soldier. Hooah! As they would say, hooah! Anyway, just kidding. I served for 4 years. I made it to the rank of corporal, which is an E4. Those were really, I have to be honest with you, those were some of the best years of my life. My best memories ever were when I was in the Army. It was great, and it was very, very hard all at the same time. Basic training, you guys, when I tell you basic training was hard, I was 17. I was young and fit and trim and slim and strong, and it was hard. I could go on for hours and hours about the Army, but I will say this because I do not want to give the wrong impression. If I were you, all you parents who have daughters, I would never, ever, ever, ever let my daughter join the Army. Not even if there wasn't a war going on, because I'm sure you've probably figured it out. There are too many boys. Enough said about that subject. Into subject. Done. Too many boys. Anyways, we'll move on from that subject. I was in the Army from 1998 to 2002. I met my husband right after I got out of the Army in 2002, and we've been together ever since. So that was from 2002, and this is Excuse me. Oh, that, oh no. I mean, 1992. Oh my gosh, I'm aging myself. Um, oh my god. Wait, that was 1992. Anyways, from 1992 to 2008, what would that be? 1992 to 2008, that's what? Okay, that's, I figured it out. My math, my brain's going. That's 16 years we've been together. So anyways, he got out of the Army probably a year after me. We ended up staying in California. We were both stationed in California. I was at DLI, which is the Defense Language Institute in Monterey, California. And he was at Fort Ord, which was in Fort Ord, California. He ended up going to Fort Lewis, Washington when Fort Ord shut down. And then he came back to be with me after he got out. So again, we've been together all that time. We have an 11-year-old daughter. Her name is Malia. And a 6-year-old son named Jaden. And this is Jaden. Here's Malia again. That's us together. I love them and I adore them so much. They're my babies. Malia's a straight A student. She's in junior high. She was in dance last year. She's just beautiful. She's really smart. She plays the flute. She's in band. She's very, very creative. I don't know what she's going to turn out to be, but she is creative. I'll probably make a video showing you how creative she is, just to show you some of the things she's made. And Jaden, well, he's a boy. He's a 6-year-old. He's very, very cute. He's very loving and affectionate. Malia's affectionate too, but I think she's kind of growing up and growing it out of it some. But he is still so affectionate. I love that. And I keep asking him, are you going to stay this way? Are you going to always hug and kiss mommy and cuddle mommy and love mommy? And he says he will. And the reason I keep asking him that is because my daughter doesn't anymore, and I miss that. So anyways, he's doing good in school too. Not quite as great as her, but he got a progress report. So what are we at? About a month into school, he got a progress report and it says he's doing very good. He's a joy to have in class. He's very bright, but the teacher feels like he could apply himself more. So I think it's just a boy thing. Anyways, that's probably enough about us. We live in New York. We were in California. I know. How could we move from California to New York? We've been here 6 years. We moved here a year after 9/11 actually. We flew out 9/11 of the year after. And we moved out here because I lost my job in California. And the economy sucked. It was really bad at the time. We moved out here so we could be around family and live with my husband's family who live in Amityville, New York, here on Long Island. And, you know, until we could get back on our feet. We ended up buying a house about a year and a half later. And, you know, we've had this house ever since. And we're pretty happy. You know, we have our little things, you know, just like any other family. But we get through it. You know, that happens to sometimes. But I just want you to continue to watch my videos. If you would, do me a big favor. Click the yellow button up there. Subscribe to my videos because I'm going to be putting a lot more content, a lot more videos here on YouTube. And this video is just all about me, but you'll see a lot more videos from me of, you know, business videos, training, help, education, tips, all kinds of stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oops. Sorry. Bye.